Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. here in Milwaukee. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Corbin Burns.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. And a pitch. That's in there, and we are underway. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2.
It's a good take.
And the pitch. And now it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Ryan Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. And here it comes. Fly ball down the line. Taylor ranging after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out. You got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and it can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Fraley makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder,
Jack Sawinski now at the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one to first. Santana steps on the bag. That's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and today's starter, Mitch Keller. What do you have on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here's the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Left-hand hitter waits. That's down and in.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just missed. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. That's in there. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one's in there, 0-1. And a strike in there. Hard on the ground to first. To second, there's one. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Mark Canha. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Here in Washington, D.C., glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. Getting the nod in this one, Patrick Corbin. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, so it's important that he finds his rhythm early. I think the easiest thing for him is to trust that catcher. Catcher's been in the league a long time. He knows these hitters. Whatever fingers he puts down, you nod the head and you throw that pitch.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Now a pop-up on the infield. Ruiz under this one. And makes the grab. One down.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch just misses. That's a little bit low.
2-0.
That one finds the corner. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And now the lefty. Bounce to the right side. Over to Smith. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
The center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's inside.
Ball 2.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 2-1. Next offering is outside. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Walker. They say it went.
0-1's the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. And that's outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith makes the catch. And that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here at the ballpark. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, and now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Check swing. Went around. 0-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. The count now 2-2. And the righty deals. On the ground right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
The designated hitter, Joey.
Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. On the ground to short. Win. Tosses across to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera.
Herrera.
The wind of the pitch. And ball 1. Corbin, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. Michael Chavis. He'll take over at second base after the injury.
Number 6, Michael.
So up next, Richie Palacios. Off the plate, ball 1. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-1. There goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. And that one hammered. That's back there. It's gone. He powers hammers one out to right field, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Luke Baker next up for the Cardinals. And that's in there for strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Oh, and 1 now.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
On the ground to third. Loves it on the dive. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one ripped into right. And it's caught for the out.
Batting up, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Left field, way back there. That one back. Bangs off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the slider just misses.
Count 1-0.
Win on at second with 2 down. Slice down the right side. One now. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the strike. The wind and the pitch. And that's a little high. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Dom Smith stands in. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. That one to first. And it gets by him.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner on at first with one gone. Michael Chavis will hit next. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Here's the strike up high, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and there's two down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Yeah, the batter now, Jake Alou. First offering misses the mark. First and second, two down. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. Just off the outside edge. Number 30 in the on deck circle. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Smith rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the inning over.
On to the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. To the right side, Chavis. Tosses to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Nootbaar, 25 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Next offering is in for a strike.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jordan Walker. He popped out his first time. Corbin over to first. Nootbaar back on a dive. Swings here and blasts one left field. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nootbaar, the runner at third. Walker at second with 1 away. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down. Runners at second and third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Richie Palacios. He's already homered in this game. To the right side, Chavis tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, number 30. The pitch. In the air, left field, Palacios on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Abrams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Ripped on a line. Dives and makes the catch.
The right field.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Now, Lane Thomas. And a strike. The 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Goldie. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Luken Baker. Corbin back to work. And there's a ball.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Baker checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Here's a 2-1. And that's outside.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Jose Fermin getting ready to hit. Slider misses outside. The wind to kick the pitch. That clips a corner.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it is 2-1.
2-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 2-2. On the ground, right side, Chavis fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn doubled his first time up. Out front, rip foul. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Thomas makes the grab. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. But they're on top 2-0. Back in Washington, D.C., John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Joey Meneses. The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's the catcher to hit. Hebert Ruiz went down on strikes his first time through. And that's too high.
Ball 1, no strike.
Meneses leads off second with nobody out. So 2 balls and no strikes. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The pitch. That one hit to right. Walker gets under it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
Now it's Dominic Smith. To third. Whips it to first. And that's an out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit. There's a strike. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Tommy Edman. And the pitch. Gets the call. 0-1.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And he chases that one. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch just misses. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. So 2 down now. And here is Jordan Walker. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2. Good eye right there. Swings and misses, struck him out. So one left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Kicks and deals. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Alou stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just off the outside part of the plate. 2-0. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Just off the inside edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And now a full count. Righty delivers. That one 95 to finish him off. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 30. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Palacios makes the grab on the run. Nothing doing for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Corbin back to work. Herrera, 22 years old. And he was born in Panama. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Thaddeus Ward looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Abbott getting loose as well. And a pitch. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Richie Palacios. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Check swing, and he held up. And that one is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And that one sliced foul. And there's ball 4.
That's upstairs. Ball 4.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Luken Baker. Slapped foul. Palacios leads off first with 1 away. Oh, 2 now. That's towards center. Number 30 drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out. So digging in, Jose Fermin. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The pitch.
Ball 2.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Chavis fires over to first. That's out number 3. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And stepping in is the speedy Lane Thomas. In there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first.
One.
Pitch out, but no action. At the belt and fires. Good eye in that spot.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And he deals. That one missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Kicks and fires. And he walked him.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
First and second, no outs. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Joey Meneses.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one's in there, 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
No outs, runners at first and second. Out in front and foul to the left side. That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hebert Ruiz waiting for a turn at the plate. Can't make the play. Around third. And now it gets into the corner. One runs in. A second scores as well. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Hebert Ruiz. Next pitch is popped up. Goldie settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Jacob Barnes getting loose out there. Lawrence warming up as well. Man at second. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swung on, belted. Nootbaar raging back towards the wall. Back some more. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
The batter, the second baseman,
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Misses off the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Two outs with a runner at third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Thaddeus Ward comes on now.
Number 68. Thad Ward.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And a pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 0-2. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman now at the plate. Foul ball there. Right-handed reliever. Fly ball down the line. Thomas under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up.
Center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas.
The third baseman.
Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Fermin makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jake Alou. In there, and it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Throws to second, and he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Miles Michaelis will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Now on the bump, Jacob Barnes.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 61, Jacob Barnes.
Number 30, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is in for a strike. And fires in a fastball at 95. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The 1-2. And that's down and away. Alou, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at-bat.
And there's the strike. Runner leads away at second. Out to short. Win. Sends it across to first, and that is the inning. So one left for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We go to the 8th, and now Lars Nootbaar. And the right-hander back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Check swing, no appeal. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses in the dirt.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. Alou moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Way high.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ivan Herrera up next for the Cardinals. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. On to Smith, 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The right-hander back to work. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Action in the pen down there. Andre Palante, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And the righty deals. That's out to center field. Nootbaar on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Joey Meneses digs in now.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that one sliced foul. Next pitch is outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
On the ground to the left. Win. Whips it across. And that quickly 2 away.
now batting, catcher, Ruiz.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Hebert Ruiz. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strike.
They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Knocks it down. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there through 8 full. We are tied 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. The pitch. There's a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. The line and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And that one is inside. Left-hand hitter waits. Ripped to short. Abrams tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next to the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Lucan.
And next is the designated hitter, Lucan Baker. Right side. Thomas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman.
Next to hit, Jose Fermin. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Slings to first, 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. We are tied 2-2. Casey Lawrence will take over here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 72, Casey Lynn.
Up now for Washington,
Leading
Dominic
up for the
Smith.
Nationals, the first baseman,
Lawrence, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. And there's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ripped for a base hit. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit for the Nats. That one out to right. Walker moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now back, the third baseman,
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
That one's in there. Strike one. On a line. Walker puts it away for the out. 2 down.
now got left fielder.
And now Jake Alou. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nootbaar on the move. And that's the third out. Nationals leave one. Score remains 2-2. Go ahead run on base. And here is Mason Wynn. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. One out. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. Misses outside, ball one. And that one missing low.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
All tied up, and here in extra innings. Off the mark there. And that's ball three. Paul Goldschmidt to bat next. Righty to the plate. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals. In the air, right side. Thomas settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in extra innings. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him. So the Cards strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2 and 2. And now up for Washington, number 30.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley getting ready to go. Palante getting cranked up as well. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's 1 down.
Up next is an athlete. The shortstop, C.J.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Out to short. Win. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Winning run stands at second. Oh, and this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That's got to feel good. And the Nationals walk it off in extra innings.
Seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.